Good evening, everyone. Happy 2020. Today it is Monday, the 13th of January, 2020. Can you believe we're actually saying like 2020? Sorry, I have been away. For those who have actually watched my first video, I wanted to get some more information together before I came back in front of the camera. I also wanted to practice a little bit more because for the first time, I don't think I did too bad, but I wanted to be able to be a little bit more comfortable as I talk about discovering, creating yourself, and self-love, and what self-love really means and what it does for a person. You know, we're all somewhat conditioned on how we should be and how we should behave and what is right and what is wrong. That's fine. I'm not saying we need to test those boundaries, but what might be working for someone may not work for you. And in my X amount of years of being alive, I was conditioned and raised to be a particular person and, you know, help others, serve others. But no one ever said to me, serve yourself, Samira. Serve yourself and be happy. Love yourself for who you really are. And you hear about people saying, oh, I love myself, I love my hair, I love my eyebrows and whatnot, but do you really love yourself like the way you would love a potential partner? I bet you most of us would probably say no. Most of us don't feel that love for ourselves. Most of us just think, I love me, I'm fine, I can get over this. Truth is, you kind of can't. And it's so important that you embrace who you are. I've, recently been on this discovery, as I've previously mentioned in my first video. I've been on this discovery to discover who I am, what my capabilities are. And one thing that I've learned is I do love and care for everybody that I know. However, I have to love me the way I love them. Because if I didn't love me the way I loved other people, I won't be able to serve, to help others. And more importantly, I couldn't help myself. So whilst being on this journey, I'm glad to say that I've touched a few people's lives, which is really good and really rewarding because you just see the difference in them, the belief in them, the belief that they didn't have for themselves. I was having a chat with a friend of mine who mentioned to me that she wished people believed in her. And I said to her, more importantly, as much as you want others to believe in you, do you believe in yourself? Do you believe that you have what it takes to do what it is that you want? And she's like, I think so. I said, well, let's say the shoe was on the other foot and you were talking to me. What would you be saying to me? And she said, I'd be telling you, go for it. You can do this. I said to her, so what's the difference in saying it to yourself? She's like, I've never thought about it, never thought that that's what I should be doing. I said to her, it's actually really important to truly discover who you are. Don't wait until it's too late. And even then, it's not too late. And I'm glad to say that she's actually happy with herself now and she speaks to herself a little bit better than what she used to before. But no one has ever been told that it is okay to love yourself, not in a way that you're a show-off or a love-me-do or an influencer on Instagram, but, way to go, guys. Like, I just think that's amazing that you guys can do that. But what I think is really important is having that self-love, having that belief in yourself that you can do anything. And that's what's really important, is the fact that you can do anything, and you've just got to believe it in you, that you are capable of all good things. So, tonight when you're going to bed, say good night to yourself. Or if you're listening to this in the morning, say good morning to yourself. Give yourself a praise. I've heard many a times, Muhammad Ali used to always say to himself, I am the greatest. He'd look in the mirror and say, I am the greatest. So, and of course he was fantastic in his sport. But why can't you look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm amazing, or I've got this? You're no different to Muhammad Ali. He had a passion. He went for it. He went for the purpose. You too have a passion. You too have a purpose. You may not know what it is right now, but live with purpose. You are here for a reason. Love yourself. Find your purpose. And thank you very much for tuning in. And I hope to be back very soon. Have a great night, everyone. Good night.